Yes, it will be wrong and from a very misinformed position. Say, court to say, Mr. Kennedy Ajapong 18 million. A deliberate misinformation, but you come had your judge jury no verdict need to and a bear judgment of the court. So as of now, it is the verdict of the court. The verdict of the jury. The judgment will rather be the final decision of the court. Not just say the jury not what the abana judge and say and the court has adopted same, and that then becomes the judgment of the court. Patrol Ghana for who say this has nothing to do with defamation suits now. ANAS final Ghana. The facts are very and totally different. The or call America the Okoja judgment, by Ghana the Oya judgment. A idea the same factor as a may see or Ghana an American court cannot hear it because the offense. The said offense was committed in America.
Well, we found Otolo, Onanus, Coco TV, where best as a general, minimum for the Madabushi, Obaba News, who are blast time at Chelano, Kudus, what way, Coco TV, Coco TV.
Enrana, Joa, Bessie Nano pay, the Yatin Ghana, Hanny said. A U.S. court, New Jersey, has awarded $80 million in defamation suit against Kennedy Agyapong and in the Pabako account. Now, I say me, I don't pay any in social media, didn't want Bobo. I also throw BB on it. A different from the Yenayatia, you know, say I awarded $18 million against Ira Kennedy. I compare Agyapong. What else do you know?
The woman said some of the facts are a war court anymore no correct. And so any panel be brave or Ghana ha. One more we Rebecca was penny assembly. And I said why they were done. Ampa and to money free up a party and to a tuntum dear. Then soon to Matuntu and the Fram, maybe or the coy, what done. Maybe I don't to Matuntu in any sent to Matuntu dear the quay. But the beer sound to Matuntu me a papa fry, or not dear, a beer, not ye sure in it, and what the call. Then so in there who said, I am to Matuntu Montino. We are saying you'll be a day, a woody fee. What are the facts of the issue? The facts of the issue, they say, in the year 2021, a honorable Kennedy Ajapong, sir, ne attempt ya bribia na MPP Nasema na who defended no kebi usa na says bia or party ni politicians ni Ghanaians so na authority apa so bekaya into a granting interview be US an online interview be the online interview no ana oka kasa bia ene ensem bia ama na sa the kujina court America the patrol Ghana for entiase no who say this has nothing to do with defamation suits now. ANAS final Ghana. The facts are very and totally different. And no one
how different is the two cases? Because we are made to believe, say, in the same case, the same facts, two different jurisdictions and two different judgments.
And on one more asset that's penny story. No. Say, or call. America the Okoja judgment, by Ghana the Oya judgment. Ghana, a idea, the same factor. As I may see or Ghana, an American court cannot hear it. Because you come remember, our laws are territorial and our laws are jurisdictionally bound.
Okay.
And this will be a bonnet or Ghana. What do you mean, in fact, if I go to America today, I'm going to try.
Anyway, a banner, and I will be Ghana for me. Na akupimo US of A.
Because the offense, the said offense was committed in America. It was not committed in Ghana. And then when people are trying to compare, say, Asima, what they call Ghana court, Ghana Mpo court, like many about America, the Okoja judgment. It is not true.
Right.
They are two different issues. In this case, Honorable Kennedy Ajapong will be a grantee interview with America.
That's a daddy threat shoe.
Yeah. That is the facts of the matter. That's what I'm saying. I'm a lawyer, and you can also find out yourself. Say And Obi Betimaya Bonnie or America not Ghana have a trial. No.
Yes.
Obi Betimaya Bonnie or Ghana not America for trial. No. It is only when the offense happens on the jurisdiction or within the jurisdiction of that particular country. Okay. That is where the court have the powers and the jurisdiction to hear the matter.
And a Ghana the end also no I learned say or make those statements on Adum TV.
So yes, so what happens? And I say, even though in terms of the suit, the offense and maybe were all on defamation, the facts are different and the offenses are different. In Tiahano, so I call Adum TV. Now you're the number contract. I don't just like America court to beat my day. It is only when our court can do America go more. Now I've forgotten the guy's name, but I'll get a name for you. Guy now here in interview American.
Daddy Fred.
Daddy Fred, good, very good. There is an interview that he conducted in America that got him into trouble. Now let's move on to the substance of the matter. And why interview is gotten him into trouble. They go to court and announce the assembly court. It is important to reiterate that this assembly 2021 announce the court. Now court assembly or maybe or the court on the man so America one more court one more say and simply of her you will be jury trial if you be summary trial. Now jury trial the you better appoint any part be a pension be any person normal class and also. One man said the say and yet a man no but they are looking at the facts of the matter to be able to come to the determination or the conclusion of the matter. Oh, and you're sure some of course in no way to see here as soon as you are now benching the who so different answer when you're uniform. And son judge no adopted sa one more jury in the verdict on the other about. Over Ghana, there are only jury trials when they be indictable offenses. Indictable offenses is an offense a very grave.
Like murder case.
Those are the instances that you appoint jury. You are also judge and so judge and direct jury on what to do. When it comes to matters of law and points of law, those decisions and rulings are made by the judge. But when it comes to working with the facts of the matter, I know it is left or it is the reserve of the jury. The jury in the bobo as seven other judges no more common some. You can be that jury Edward be a fan of very tired abba. And you had the instant case in that. Jury need the verdict by say, oh, Kennedy Agyapong. You tear sending in the who say defamation, Mr. ANAS, I'm part that you defame them, and because what you might have seen you were not able to support it with evidence. But assembling in a say, they say, you're the taboo the air torso, air bulk. A taboo say, you're more an amount of $18 million. Now, you say me, when a jury submits or returns its verdict, now the court has to adopt same before it becomes the judgment of the court.
But on the church in the Kimuna, the Tifo, no,
the jury, equatrasi, no one more do
ya form so monko boa judge na attend.
Monko boa judge no, attend man. So no do what ten yini ba. Enye enso wa.
Javo, anti dusty dio babicho, oni koko president. Na dey end yo. Was all some catch of food be catch what I say.
Say muna say e ba nwuma. Me madwuma mu.
And the cra. Pia.
Ba radio so ne kasa madwuma mu.
Pia.
Ba koko bowa. Koko ya dia e manipa bre.
Yeah.
So wa obra so pa say bi uja o nine na ntumi ba.
Ntumi ba.
Na bibia ba hu no. No wa brantie no onhwe o.
Yes. Omo hu koko bre.
E na yo secret o. So usu obi dia.
Omo so wa bodi ba ku che o.
Yeah, from and the dust. Koko president.
Koko president.
Judge, I adopted one more attending on the idea about and that what you two answer the final decision of the court or the final judgment of the court. So what the jury has brought to an almost what we call verdict. A verdict is not a judgment. Yes, the judgment will rather be the final decision of the court. I not just say the jury not what the judge and say and the court has adopted same, and that then becomes the judgment of the court.
And you're not the day because I'm running 8-0 be or say by 8-0 verdict.
Good. And to the attorney say, jury no any part what you have to see let's say one more and Mr. Anas day.
Okay.
Into $18 million open Kennedy Agyapong India. Now a coba star Kennedy lawyers had a lot of options. The first option and say the cat was a baby. I think we can a can of bone. They even put in Timmy Coach your boy a cacra, just as can say your boy, I was sorry to judge the Montesoka Tana, judge and not judge him as the decision. Secondly, one more edisa proposal a day, and now motion an application in my court to the year. I did in a court was after. And a court may say, there were types of damages. Damages, as I say, Ibia, why are DNA Chuason, Titsu, damages in the kind of law, a cabo, so damages will be in the form of.
So, we'll see now the driving panel.
Now, you catch us any a bulk, a carbon airborne damages, the car will Germany Paprono. Now, damages, you will go means. There will be a friend actual damages. There will be a friend of compensation damages. And there will be a friend of punitive damages. Now, can't actual damages now. Actual damages in here say, meaning be a more example. Obi Udo Kanam Krum, we a truck driver. And one a tipper truck bidding a car bed, a boom, for bulk. Or the boom no so court Naka says they won't chill car. Why no, the ball would be a car ball car the damages that are actually related to car nowadays, a boom. That is actual damages. It is what Chiakana obeying now where they eka. Two, if you are not who a truck driver be a woman to uncle Juma that bray your car. Into what boca, Tebu, how could Juma Cabbage Skyday, Ashim, in case you compensate you. That becomes the compensatory damages. After what we know, you better take it part truck driver and say, apart from say, what you actual damages, what your compensation, I'm not talking about the car or a body deal, car body deal. After, as it would be a very primitive damages. Primitive riches, I did all year one in the year. And here, Chua so much to do Chicana at a tipper truck driver working ye. Now, my man found to trust my name for you. Truly, no, I can say, Mr. Kennedy Agyapong actual damages of $5 million. Emma, of friends say, ANAS. Secondly, but what do you mean? Secondly, one almost wants a compensation of $5 million, Emma, a couple more $10 million. One said sheer punitive damage of $8 million, Emma, ANAS. Now, the exchange, almost our contrast in a judge, and they say, baby, I do the fire do. Punitive damages, now, yeah, they better. Kennedy Agyapong so near who say Empire China so borrow a brand of sumo. Cafe jury more family here. I want a jury nika share judge and they say, oh, and now $80 million near the fire, not punitive damage in this riot a kaboom. And the judge and they say, Debbie and Canada. Say a court to as a jury, no, you go strictly by the instructions of the court. And the instructions of the court was to the effect to say, you will separate the punitive damages from the other damages. Into my head, my mistake. And one lawyer, Kennedy Agyapong lawyers, sorry, say, court to say, the jury were asked specific instructions. The instructions made jury no more in this way. Instructions one or man just and I wouldn't name the omoyede. Now, jury, any the all ya master warranty instructions of the court. I said, no, for you before for us. If you be mistrial, it constitutes the grounds for mistrial. Let us adhere jury near the trial near 2 years, they take 3 years, they take 1 year. It will constitute a grounds of mistrial because jury not just to more judge and then say, as well more can find it.
And lawyer Kwesi Kwarteng and then a 19th day of March 2025. And no Kasei, Obeso Kase case no. The best share trial na for na 18
and I want to do over. And the most important thing is about the court couldn't adopt the verdict of the jury as the judgment of the court. Fortunately, man can say the jury that's more macam one more judgment as the judgment of the court. And about the court that's more kind and say, okay, the Kennedy Agyapong lawyers Asoya say jury na a mistake and the court named to mean into and you have more assembling in a trial in the for their court of a matter. ne mu asɛm a court no ka kyerɛ Kennedy Agyapong lawyer sɛ munim sɛ mmerɛ mu no yɛnyɛ oral submission yɛmfa yɛ ano na kyerɛ sɛ kɛkɛ nti mo asɛm a maka no mate paa na mmom momfa nkɔtintim nkrataa so na momfa mmerɛ me na sɛ me make ruling on it whether or not to say I am ruling say doing any mistake in my no it's a grounds for mistrial and I say entesa.
As of now, I can say 18 million. I say you have to see as papa nintriano. As of now, I can say the name yes sir.
The $18 million na papa nintriano. It's a verdict of the jury, not the decision or the judgment of the court.
And Judge Jeffrey Biaksham, Mino can say or make any
no. Judge jury no verdict need to and a bear judgment of the court.
Okay.
So as of now, it is the verdict of the court. The verdict of the jury. But even the verdict of the jury, has now even issues to grab up a home. Kennedy Agyapong lawyers are raising and grounds for mistrial. And if you ask the lawyers and read a lot of legal provisions, there are numerous cases and legal precedents there. As soon as there is an issue for mistrial, they raise any ground for mistrial. But mostly, in about 90-70% of the cases, the judge should indeed admit a rule for mistrial, which means that chances, of course, we ain't in court anymore. But chances are that at the end of the day, the court will hear motion or application for mistrial, no legitimate. The whole trial process will have to start. Yes, and it will be wrong and from a very misinformed position, say, court to say, Mr. Kennedy Agyapong $18 million.
The one cratane, the one you may work Ghana, or more, you see traditional and non traditional, you can't canina.
Mama Kalilio. And the original has it also on some catching over. Mama Kalilio.
I don't know Coco body. For your disease, be a good penny mossy. When you victims be a bound, ni penny and one will be actually in order. Intimate person, say, and who will be a minister be and a DC be and a evangelist be and a pastor be and a TC be president in the number one
Coco president of
Macassi. Beshi, I mean, no baby took it to be a similar into some one who dance. And I make catch him Coco president. And I'm vice
major vice Ramon.
It is a say would be a Coco. Coco did probably be good by 1% to pay any 9% in Coco shows. We introduce me can once and papa president the Coco mine back Obia can who Coco help you. Papa,
that's it. More than a bra.
No credit punch at the name.
Misinformation.
Wow.
A deliberate misinformation, but you come had your said you make and not be pussy, but who said they cover 1,000 comments. I did your temper, and now your lawyer bouncer, and I'll call law school here, and I would tell you, and a lawyer penny for crack. Hey, oh, my bad party. You see, the problem of this
lawyer Kafra. Now, come on, menu di crab did say any panels should be correct because for almost 24 hours we were made to believe say ANAS secure an 18 million defamation judgment etia Kennedy Agyapong Japan. Now documents are maybe BBC titled property check report subject Kennedy Agyapong trial at what stage and a property check report to them.
I need to see the documents before I can speak to it.
Documents is
for the mommy, I will check it.
Right.
As a new I need to understand the content and the full documents before I can speak to it.
Follow a certain document be titled civil case information statement and below no and as our property check report no so stating the addresses
But my main choice is even with the question I want to say. Granted, without even admitting, say, should be a brew. Kennedy Agyapong issue crowd more as I really said there is a grounds for mistrial. Even post a court to court now adopt $18 million at the judgment of the court. Mind you, there are still processes in law to even challenge that decision.
Okay.
Where you can go for appeal, where you can in a higher court, where you can even stay execution. So where is the jubilation from?
Okay.
Ghana, any assembly circuit court, you will do high court, not court, not done.
High court to appeals court, Chrissy Debia.
So there is the BAC. Any assembly circuit, do high court, not court, academy, a was a mistake. A boy, a MPR, not a equity. Whoever say a high court could be a car, watching for contempt. The Supreme Court to Montingui. What are we talking about?
MP.
I got your MP, I got your starboy.
National security for court.
So what is this so jubilation about? And you see, I am very disappointed in certain members of the New Patriotic Party.
Are they?
Now Kennedy Agyapong, what they say, only another problem that all this happening to him was in his defense of the party. What they are investigating that?
So MP for now you're disappointed in them.
I'm disappointed in them. What is so wicked? People are even jubilating because of star contest here, Beba. People think be a Obeko, Baobiabeko name.
People think Rafi Japan account for Menra or account for USA.
And I'm very surprised. People are excited about, even including people. You see their posts on social media. You see, me. People are, I don't know who defended, I don't know, I'm saying one. You can operate them by name of Fred before so that. Minimum. But I say me defended.
I won't him can operate.
Me share the once in a meeting, but me defended. Me share the once, I never have for me need telephone number, meaning maybe what I call office that. Meaning the office crack color, meaning that we are.
Wow.
But I speak in his defense because I'm a member of the New Patriotic Party. Right. I'm a member of the National Communications Union.
And I don't know. Lawyer, if you say who can a member of your party, maybe the case, then will you still speak in defense?
No, so for instance, for instance, in Kenneth Agyapong, for instance, my defense of him is not or avoid the accountability.
Okay.
It's just acquire more fast so that at least he is a human being.
Could be a bit fridge. The kitchen cabinet.
Exactly. Can you be able to restore and that was my point.
Your friends here, your minute, you're bedding commander for Nima, lawyer Kwesi Kwat in a court train commander. Lawyer, you know, say, or disappointed in certain members of the MPP. I say me by. Lawyer Makuba, if he said, who generate will be who are doing my wife. Am I feedback? And you know, also very disappointed in certain members of the MPP. So I say me by a crib.
Therefore, Mamma Mamboris, no share, what Jibia. Now, Eredia, my children will come here. That the Simon Kubia also on some catchable. So there's it.
For me, Chacha Munina, I'm a man singing. Sir, see a call live and I didn't come over. Yet can you my friend from oh, I need you here, I'm a pet friend. Ye, Casabri, my friend said that. Mum, say Coco Sissy when him, and now says Sissy baby, Coco baby, and Pato, my number near engaged. I busy. I branch you in our friend, a very Coco president. Coco president, friend of what other friend. And friend.
I'm an afford which you can say, oh, Nidia,
maybe the last week now, or the him and your mom, him and both and 4 sports. This is the last one you can see. Yakada fall off as I can say, a baby, a channel one in a back. I'm a Nina Beco. Nina, Nina, it's a wood here, Mr. Fresh, Papa. Bum, bye.